game break.
It is party time. To the top right of the map, we have the Startail player. No introductions needed. This guy, well known. It is
Startail Squatter.
such a strong player. His run through the winner bracket was amazing. He is facing a tough opponent though. He is facing the player for the Prime team.
CreatorPrime.
CreatorPrime. The young Protoss, first time in a Grand Finals. And this guy drops his gateway down a little bit faster than Squirtle.
Tiny little bit faster.
What a funny game we had last game where the Immortal drops were just not there in time. That's quite useful against someone who waits for range, but Creator didn't wait, he just went. He went for the attack. Gas first for Creator, Squirtle taking his around the same time. Will the tech of choice be something absurd, or are we going to see a more normal game? I mean, it's game number 3, so taking a risk like that is always hard to do, but at the same time, it can really pay off as well.
And this is just the best possible scenario that we actually have right now. They faced each other so many times already, and now we have both of them winning 3 maps and losing 3, and this is the one final clash that it comes down to. The last map, the final map. The winner of this map is going to straight to the overall WCS finals. The loser has still the chance to represent Korea there.
Yeah. The 10 million won is, of course, quite important.
Quite the incentive.
Yeah, it's something that anyone would want to get their hands on. Now, the timings here are literally identical. First variation is that Squirtle sends a scout out. This is something he has consistently done to check for proxies, but this time he's actually going all the way across the map to see what his opponent's doing. Takes a second gate and skips the Zealot to do so, whereas Creator has started his Zealot back at home.
And this will, of course, allow Squirtle to get his Stalkers a lot faster. He will have 2 Stalkers in no time. On the other hand, now Creator at the bottom left has not started with the second gate. This is something that we've seen in the last 2 maps being done by him. But he is going, of course, for the build that he's most comfortable with.
Yep. And Chrono boosting now out that Sentry. The chase is on with the Zealot, but the probe's slightly faster movement speed will get out. And he knows a lot now with this probe.
Yeah, he has the information, and Creator goes for the same build. He goes for the Stargate. And this is the build that he used on the first time that they faced each other in Daybreak. He used Stargate. On the other hand, it's the build that we've seen by Squirtle yesterday, and this is awesome for Squirtle. He's going straight for the Twilight Council this time.
You know,
no Robo.
With the skipping of the Stalkers, the fast Twilight Council, it may very well be for DTs. It's not 100% certain, but that's also a possibility here. He is getting it really fast.
He has the option.
And, you know, if it's really fast Blink Stalkers, that can be very good against Stargate as well. So there's a third gateway. It's starting to look. He wants to get Blink Stalkers out.
And this is, of course, a huge problem, or was a huge problem for Squirtle the last time they played on this map. He started with the robotics and went for the expansion. Creator moved in with everything he had, lifted those sentries, dodged the force fields of his opponent. But this time, Squirtle is changing things up. He is using a different build here. Creator sticking to the same, exactly the same build, but Squirtle now with the Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, very fast Blink Stalkers, like insanely fast. I don't think he's going to try to expand with this. He wants to end the game. Blink Stalker play on this map is, or was uncommon when people were using Blink Stalkers, mainly the whole expansions, blinking into the main, for example. You cannot blink into the main anywhere except at the ramp on this map. He's going to be using the Blink Stalkers primarily there. And, you know, if Creator doesn't take an expand, obviously he's not going to be able to deny things, but he's going to keep the Phoenixes potentially in the main base. So not going to be able to pick off probes. He's going to have to use those lifts defensively.
And Blink is now halfway done. We have 2 Phoenixes ready. The third one is coming up. On the map is 1 probe. I think he spotted it, but no, he didn't. Yeah,
he saw it. He saw the Warp Rift open just barely. On that, it shows it, but if you see on the mini-map, he actually saw it, so he knows it's there.
The mini-map is more important here, exactly. He knows that there's a pylon. And now the Phoenixes on the right side of the map are just trying to move in, and they will try to take down as many probes as possible. Just shut down the income of Squirtle, whereas Creator now transitions into the robotics. He wants Immortals.
Yeah, he wants Immortals. He also wants to be able to be safe against DT play, potentially. But now that he sees this many Stalkers, he knows what's going on. He knows it's Blink. He already drops a force field preemptively here.
And here they are, the Phoenixes in the main base, and will he be able to get up here too? Will he blink in and try to take this map? The Phoenixes in the main base taking down probes. So far he was able to kill 4.
This is so stressful. He keeps using force fields. He's going to have to warp in an additional sentry. He does.
The Phoenixes still doing damage, 4 of them. A lot actually, another force field. He's trying to blink it, but he can't.
This is a great situation for Creator with how many Harvesters he's starting to kill, but this is still a scary Stalker army. And no mistake on the force field so far.
Not a single missing force field. He drops force field after force field here. Forces the army of his opponent to stay on the low ground. No possibility for Squirtle to blink in. And now the Harvester count is 18 to 25. He is so desperate of getting into this main base.
He tries, but he fails. Squirtle trying to get in here. Creator actually dropping the force fields prematurely every time, just out of pure safety. He's about to have the Immortal out.
And there is another force field. Yes, the Immortal is being chrono boosted. 9 workers killed so far. He's in a good position, and he has so many sentries. He still has the energy.
Yeah,
and there comes another force field, and the Immortal is ready. Oh wow, Wolf, this is insane. Stargate against Blinkstalkers, but Creator, he is able to defend here so far. And now he has the Immortal there.
Yeah. Squirtle is so desperate right now.
He gets it!
And he targets the Immortal down! Now he's got a crazy Stalker count! The Zealot's not very helpful here, but it looks like Creator may still be able to hold.
Creator holds with all the Zealots that he has. He missed the force field, and Creator had to defend against those Stalkers immediately because Squirtle was blinking up, but right now he
the
forced
Phoenix has come back, and now he can actually chase!
He can go in, he can wait for them, he waits for the blink, but now here come the Phoenixes. He drops another force field, takes down one of the Stalks, and he tries to, but Squirtle blinks back. He is down 25 supply now. The Harvester count is 20 to 25.
Yeah, he has no way of getting in here and fighting, and even if he does, the Immortal's here now. And I think this is going to be it for Squirtle. He picks up a Stalker. The Immortals break down the ramp. Creator has done it. It looks like here.
CreatorPrime